y'all, man? We got Chucky episode 2, man. Breakdown, Easter eggs, review. Got another one for y'all, man. I was like, should I do one? Should I don't? But I just watched the episode 2. Fire episode, man. A lot of shit happened on the episode 2. You know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, but right to it, man. Leave a like for my channel. And yeah, let's get it.
Things I want in this world.
He got a hit it. He got a Hello Kitty, man. And he got nerves to walk around like anybody else. He got a nerve to walk around like anybody else with a Hello Kitty mask. Just like anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't pay no mind because you know you want to know. If they all walking around, I want to know that was a Chucky. He got, you know what I'm saying? Got a mask on. You feel me, man? Like no cap. I don't want to notice that. But it was funny as hell. I just walk around and say trick or treat or some shit. But yeah, that shit funny as hell.
There's two things I want in this world. Funko, you need to turn this into a Chucky pop, please. And second, we's gotta end Lexi, all right? That's it.
Yeah, kill that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot with YouTube. I can't say too much, but kill that motherfucker.
Episode 2, I draw the line, Lexi. You're done.
Hey, when she started mimicking his dad death, I'm like, yeah, she gotta go. She gotta go, folks. That's the end of the line right there, folks. She gotta die. That motherfucking girl gotta die, folks. No cap.
And thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chucky Boy. We are now on episode 2 of the Chucky TV series, which means we only have 6 episodes left of this.
Oh, 6? Damn, so short. God damn, I thought it was longer. Damn.
Beauty, and with a new episode of the Chucky TV series that is posted for free on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, damn, they putting everything because I record on my TV, but they doing it on YouTube. I might as well watch it on YouTube then. Shit, no cap.
Like, good on them for still releasing these episodes for free. I didn't know if they were gonna keep doing it after the first episode, but
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I thought the first episode, okay, cool, but they did it for the second episode. I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch it on YouTube then. Like, it's for free, okay. I mean, that's a W, you know what I'm saying? But I got my, you know, TV and shit. But it's on YouTube, okay, cool.
With episode 2 of Chucky titled Give Me Something Good to Eat, what I'm going to do here for you guys is giving you my breakdown, pointing out Easter eggs you might have missed, recapping the episode, as well as giving you my spoiler review and thoughts to what is going on and what might happen the rest of the season. But you guys should know by now, just like Chucky, this is a cult thing right here, and I'm going to need you Chucky heads to give me your opinions down below, what you thought of the second episode. Are you still on board? Are you?
Nah, I'm hyped, but this shit fire. I don't know, cat. Second episode was good too. No cap.
Look, are you someone who's kind of getting disinterested in the show, not liking where it's going? I love to hear from all the opinions out there. And just a couple of things I want to say before we get into the breakdown is, one, thank you if you're someone who came back after watching episode 1. That means the world to me that you would love to hear me talk about one of my favorite slashers out there. And the second thing I want to mention, if the comments down below happen to be turned off, guys, that's not me doing it. It kept happening to the video I made about the first episode breakdown, and I asked YouTube, why do you guys keep turning off the comments on my video? I'd never do that even if I'm getting roasted down.
Yeah, nah, they do. Some people they do my video too. They turn my comments off too. Cause I was like, and I didn't even say turn it, cause I re-uploaded it and it still did the same thing. I'm like, alright, but you know what I mean, I have to check and see. But I don't know, they just do that on random videos. I don't know.
There. But YouTube got back to me and let me know that since the show is mainly kids who are underage and I'm showing a lot of pictures and footage of them, all normal stuff, nothing weird, YouTube's algorithm flags that and will just turn off the content thinking it's kid content.
Oh yeah.
Even though we're talking about a murderous Chucky doll.
I mean, if I put no I put some no shit, no kids. I don't know. I put that because I don't.
Who says the F word plenty of times? So just in case you see the comments being turned off down below, it's not me. I'll try to get them turned on as soon as I notice it. But I just want you guys to be aware of that. All right, enough of me blabbing on. Let's start talking about episode 2 here. Before I go into my shot-by-shot breakdown, just my general thoughts on the episode. I liked it. Okay, I'm still on board here. I like.
Yeah, me too. I was on board too.
I think the main cast members that we're following, like everyone from Jake Jr., Lexi, Devin, all those actors are doing a really great job in their roles. And I'm starting to get invested into them before the show starts to bring up.
Pre-order the all-new Google Pixel 6 and get Pixel Buds A-Series on us. Pair them together for rich, clear sound on the go. Don't miss out on this limited time offer.
We're gonna go down there and look around for clues. You wanna come?
Do I want to break into a dead guy's apartment?
some of the old people from the series. And also loving again how they're not hiding Chucky at all. He's still a very central figure in the show that gets plenty of dialogue and really great moments throughout this episode. So far, the only thing that is holding me back is some of the non-main cast members do have a little stumbling when it comes to the acting. No offense to the actor who plays Oliver, but man, when he was talking to Jake outside of the school early on in the episode, that acting is not really the best right there. So there are—
It wasn't the best. I ain't really see that shit. I just watching that bitch. But y'all be deep to that shit. I don't be deep like that, like to acting wise. Like they act, okay, cool, they act. I don't be that deep like that, but I mean, yeah, shit.
There are some moments in there that dip, but that's really one of the only nitpicks I have about the show. So far, everything is still on par for me. So let's go in shot by shot breakdown here, where at the beginning of the episode, we start off with another flashback back to Halloween night on 1965 with a young Charles Lee Ray. Now here we see young Charles in his clown outfit pulling out his candy that he collected through Halloween night, and this is actually a reference to Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise. If you remember, Michael Myers on Halloween—
oh yeah, true.
Halloween was also wearing a bit of a clown costume and was one deranged child. And even if you go to Halloween 2 that came out in 1981, there's a scene in there of a kid who bit into a candy and got a razor blade stuck in his mouth. And that's kind of what we see here with Charles, seeing a very sharp object in his apple, but not being afraid at all to take a bite. That made me kind of squeal, because that's one effed up kid. It makes me excited to see what the whole—
that dude fucked up, I ain't gonna lie. That kid is just all been out of shape.
Flashback episode is, or if just throughout the entire season, it'll just be tiny things like this showing us Chucky's past. But from there, we cut to Jake and Junior, who are being driven to school a week later from the events that happened in the last episode. And in that week, Jake finally took some time to grieve his father's death, get over it a little bit, and now he's finally back at school for the first time. Now, even though I mentioned I didn't completely love the acting that Oliver had here when talking to Jake, I think character-wise, I did like this moment where the person that was bullying Jake in the previous episode now goes ahead and shows—
yeah, now you want to be friends and shit because what happened to the talent show.
His condolence and that he feels sorry.
Yeah, he feels sorry now.
He lost his father. Unlike another character that we'll see later on who's talking to Junior. But as our middle school kid—
she about to die. She gonna die on episode 3. She gonna die in episode 3, man. I can't wait for her. No cap. I can't wait for that shit.
Kids are catching up with each other. We cut back to Chucky, who's still at home at Logan Wheeler's house, Jake's uncle. And again, we gotta remember—
man, I feel bad for her ass. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for her, man. No cap.
It's been a whole week since this Chucky has done some killing that we know of. It seems like he's been having his eye on the maid here for a while. Which sucks, man, because lady was even nice enough to clean the blood off.
She ain't do nothing wrong for he just push her ass right in the knives and shit. Right by the dishwasher with all the knives. He just push her ass. I'm like, damn. Shit. She ain't do nothing wrong for her. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
Chucky, which kind of makes you wonder he probably was doing some killing outside of this maid, or else where did that blood come from? But I love the clever thing here.
Oh yeah, it probably was.
Make it look like an accident where he took all of the
knives out of the kitchen,
saw that too. Stuffed them into the dishwasher in a position that when he pushes the maid, she falls and dies, making it look like it was some sort of freak accident with this great shot of Chucky's reflection on the knife, letting the audience know for sure it definitely was Chucky that did this. Cutting to the title card of this episode that instead of being a bunch of doll parts is now knives and pumpkins, because this is the Halloween episode, and I love what they're doing with the title card. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm full with it.
With Squarespace, editing and adding pieces on my—
cut to Junior and Jay coming home from school where they're still trying to get accustomed to each other living under the same roof. And real quick, I want to say I love how we get to see Chucky moving about.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. That's why I didn't whine. I'm like, hold on, that's Chucky. Little Chucky's badass motherfucker running around the house and shit. And they ain't even see his ass too. You know what I'm saying? He's walking past upstairs and shit.
In the background here, like when they got home, you can see him going back up the stairs. That is until, of course, they notice the maid right in front of them, calling the police, only raising the suspicion.
And one thing about Chucky, like, he don't clean up no mess at all, folks. Like, he don't clean up no mess. He just leave it there and then let them do the cleaning and shit. Like, but I mean, it explains why, because he a dog, so he can't really do too much, but just kill motherfuckers. But yeah.
Suspicions further of Devin's mom, aka Detective Evans, and yeah, it was obviously gonna look very fishy that 2 people have died in Hackensack, and
then this dude right here, the investigator right here, he already know, like, well, it ain't him, but he know, like, damn, okay, you know, I gotta be Jake. You know what I'm saying? He already on board like it's Jake, and she like, well, she on board too. You know what I'm saying? So they both know like it's Jake, but it's not Jake. It's Chucky and shit. But yeah.
All of them were in close proximity of Jake, but boy, that partner of Detective Evans did not need to be running his mouth the way he was, blatantly accusing Jake and even Junior to the parents.
And he said Junior, folks. He just bring everybody, man.
Of Junior, like, man, you're just gonna have them on high edge, spewing out the possibility that the two kids under their roof could be killers. I think us, the understood that that's what Devin's mom already had in mind, but because it did look like an accident, them even mentioning that there was another woman in Vancouver that also had the same accident. But I think
oh yeah, I heard about that shit too. So Chucky been going crazy. Okay.
What's even stranger is when finally Jake is alone and has time to confront Chucky about this incident. One, Chucky not only straight up lies about it, and Jake is just kind of forced to feel a little.
He like, I ain't do that shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't kill her. And then Jake know, like, yeah, you killed her. You know what I mean? He like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? He just lying and shit.
Unknown about the situation, whether it was Chucky or not. But this is where I, as a Chucky fan, was like starting to question the motives of what is Chucky doing here? Why is he sticking around with Jake? Why is he mentoring him? In the episode, Chucky does try to hint that there is something bigger he's after when he lies about killing the maid and say, no, I'm after something bigger. It only puts two theories to mind as a longtime viewer of the Chucky franchise. Is one, Chucky is just bored and having some fun, and this is the way he just entertains himself. Because we know Chucky is one of the killers that just likes to kill for the fun of it. He thinks killing is an art and gets such satisfaction out of it. And I think after multiple decades of doing it, maybe he's just bored and likes playing a little bit of mind games with someone like Jake, seeing if he can turn him into the same monster that he is. If it's not that, then clearly Chucky knows whatever big fish he's after is somehow connected to Jake, and these are all just little chess pieces that he's setting up for what will ultimately be his final showdown with whoever he's after. We'll have to wait and see on that, but something way more interesting then happened in this conversation between Chucky and Jake.
You know, I have a queer kid. You have a kid. Gender fluid.
Oh yeah, she was. Oh yeah, he said he got a kid, and I think he talking about that when the other episode, not episode, but other movie, you know, that we watched, Chucky movie and shit.
Cool with it.
I don't know, it
I'm
might
not
be
a
something
monster,
different.
Jake.
Where for the first time in a long time, Chucky brings up the fact he has a kid.
Yeah, he's talking about this motherfucker right here. Yeah, yeah. Talk about that motherfucker.
Okay, one, it's pretty.
Bro, you look jacked.
Pretty cool to know that Chucky is okay with his son Glenn or Glenda's lifestyle. As a pretty good joke where he mentions, I'm not a monster, like some of y'all in my comment section. But this is kind of like a big freaking deal, and I feel is the little hint we need that Glenn and Glenda might be showing up again very soon.
Yeah, fact.
Soon, either in this TV show or somewhere down the line. For those of you who don't know, Glenn and Glenda was a character or characters introduced in Seed of Chucky. And one of the reasons I'm flipping back and forth from the name is because that was one of the base story points in Seed of Chucky, where Glenn/Glenda was battling between his identity, whether he was a boy or a girl, being gender fluid.
Yeah, because he was like both. I ain't gonna lie, he like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But then by the end of Seed of Chucky, Tiffany gave birth to a set of twins, kind of splitting up the soul of Glenn and Glenda, or just having two different babies, and then Glenn and Glenda just decided which one he wanted to be in. That part's a little confusing to me as a fan. I'd love Downman seeing it elaborate on that. But because Seed of Chucky was one of the most hated movies in the Chucky franchise, and is what kind of
hated
for a while.
Damn, hated movie? God damn.
Before they revived it in straight-to-DVD sequels with Curse of Chucky, Don Mancini and Tiffany have said in interviews that Universal has told them many times they don't want to hear any mention about Glenn or Glenda or references to them at all because of what they did to the franchise.
In fact, there was one line where she said something, how about she sort of missed Glenn and Glenda, and I kind of liked that moment because it humanized her, and Universal was like, cut that out. They didn't want any mention of Glenn and Glenda
damn
in this movie.
That's something right there.
so they cut it out.
And me as a fan of Chucky, even though I'm not a lover of CHUCKY, I do really like the character of Glenn and Glenda. I think it's so fascinating that Chucky gave birth to a kid that wants nothing to do with killing, but is willing to go after his father to stop him, but at the same time also has a daughter that is just like Chucky and is willing to be crazy and evil. That's the character I kind of want to see the most. So him acknowledging them is kind of a big deal here, because it lets us know Universal approved it and let Don Mancini say it. So if they
yeah, true that.
Let him do that. Would they let Glenn and Glenda come back in the show? I hope so. But after that scene and conversation with Chucky and Jake are over, we then cut to later in the day where Junior is snooping in Jake's room and finds a bunch of search history of someone looking up a bunch of stuff on Lexi.
Oh yeah,
when
Lexi
Junior
Cross.
confronts Jake, he tells him that it was not him, leaving the only option to be Chucky, kind of making it clear who the next victim is that Chucky wants to go after.
Yeah, Chucky want to get that motherfucker. I want to get that motherfucker too, but I ain't gonna lie. She irritated in a motherfucker. God damn, shut the fuck up. Okay.
However, when Junior is leaving, he does catch Jake and Chucky talking to
each other
for
a
little bit, with us hearing a good old thump sound, making it clear that Chucky slapped Jake once again like he did.
He got a whole black eye, like a whole black eye right here. Like, damn, he slapped the shit out of his ass.
In the first episode. Lay your hands off Jake, man. But then speaking of Lexi, we cut to her in the mayor's house chilling with her family as her little sister Caroline is drawing an immaculate picture of the good guy doll Chucky. Here's where we get a better idea of the relationship at home, where her parents seem like good people. Yeah, they may be stuck up and rich, but it feels like they do have the best interest in their children, and Lexi just happens to be a spoiled brat, who, may I say, is also a complete hypocrite here, because as her family is mentioning how great Chucky looks in her little sister's photo, Lexi talks about how can you like that doll?
Fast, like just kill her, man. Just kill her ass. I ain't gonna lie, just kill her. No cap.
Bullied me. Bullying is wrong, and it's like, girl, all you do is bully. Moving on to the next couple of characters that we see here, Devin speaking with his mom, with her kind of wanting to explore the relationship that she has with Jake, and Devin being very coy about it, like, we don't even hang out in the same groups, Mom. I feel like the mom does know, and after what Lexi said at the talent show about Jake and Devin, she's probably putting 2 and 2 together. Either way, it seems like once Devin's mom finds out that they are even remotely close, she's gonna want them to not be close at all. We then cut back to the Wheeler household, where the kids are getting ready for Oliver's party. Junior dressing up as an Olympic medalist, and Jake just sporting that bruiser that Chucky left him, with everyone thinking it's just part of his Halloween costume. And now in the sequence, as Junior is actually leaving, you might have seen that the Uber driver that Junior had is actually Don Mancini, the creator of Chucky, as well as the creator of this TV series. It's kind of cool. I can't remember any.
I ain't know that shit. I thought it was like a regular motherfucker. Oh, that's dope as hell. That's dope. Okay.
Any other time that Don Mancini has actually cameoed in any of the Chucky franchises physically, so it was nice just to see him pop up in there. But after Don Mancini drives away good old Junior Wheeler, we cut back to Jake, who is now freaking out because Chucky is missing, and he knows he's most likely headed to that party. And I was just a sucker for Chucky with that little Hello Kitty man.
Yeah, I was laughing I was laughing so much in this shit. This shit crazy.
I also want to say really quick shout out to Ruben Voorhees 1, who actually made and sent me this Hello Kitty mask. I'm not sure if he's going to be making or selling more, so don't go hounding the guy, but I just wanted to thank you, man, because I love it. I also want to go ahead and give some props and recognition to the person who was playing the body double of Chucky here, Jacob Breeden. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but he's the one that sometimes does motions for Chucky that's a little too hard to do with puppeteering. You're doing a great job, Jacob. We see the reason that Chucky went out for some trick-or-treating is not because he wanted some candy, but he needed some information to figure out where this damn party's at, leading him to this poor neighbor's house who was more than happy to give him the info, and Chucky returning the favor with a razor apple. Jake.
The sneaker game is tough if you're in it alone. Getting a
finally,
and she would eat the apple too. Well, it's a movie though, but she's so dumb. She would eat the apple like this, and then she got put. I don't know. Somebody put a blazer in my mouth and shit, like.
At Oliver's party, looking desperately for Lexi, knowing that she's in danger of being stabbed by Chucky, only for him to get trapped into a game of 7 minutes in hell. Now, I don't know how much I should read into this, whether this was Oliver's plan all along whenever he invited Jake to the party, or this is just a new middle school age version of 7 Minutes in Heaven. But while Devin and Jake are trapped in here, it seems like Jake does actually contemplate letting Devin know that Chucky is alive and out there, and part of me feels like with the little podcast that Devin has, he might believe him, especially with all the urban legends of Chucky out there. But then again, how dangerous can Chucky be as we cut to him playing some video games with Lexi's younger sister? I loved how earlier in the episode she was so nervous of meeting Chucky that she was afraid Chucky wouldn't like her. And I think there's also just something so damn adorable about little Chucky sitting crisscross applesauce with a little controller in his hand. Not to mention all the great little one-liners Chucky throws out here with some F-bombs.
Mommy says it isn't nice to swear.
Mommy's working her way up my list pretty fucking quick.
But in the middle of all this party chaos happening, we cut to upstairs where Junior and Lexi are having a little bit of preteen fun. And this is where I want to bring up a lot of the theories that you guys were telling me in the comment section of my previous breakdown. I totally did not pick up on this the first time around, but so many of you told me that I started looking for it in this episode. It feels like some of you might be right. If you don't know, some of the theories I've been getting about the character of Junior is some fans think that he is closeted. That maybe one of the reasons that he bullies Jake so hard about being gay is because Junior is himself, and we see the kind of lifestyle he's in with his parents where they have such high expectations for him, wanting him to be another Olympic athlete, super good in school with sports, good at academics, have the prettiest girl at school be your girlfriend, that maybe Junior just feels like he can't tell his parents that because they would see it as a flaw and it would
I get it now. I get it.
Ruin their perfect image of him. And even here in this awkward bedroom scene as we see Chucky,
it was so awkward, folks. It was so awkward. No
underneath the
they didn't know what they was doing, folks. Both of them didn't know what they was doing. I was like, bro, this joint a party, man. This dancing shit, man. That was so awkward, man. No cap.
Bed, trying to stab at them. Other great shots and moments of Chucky in this episode. I was actually feeling a little tensed up when they were moving around in the bed and
I was like, man, kill her.
Almost slid into the knife. But you get those bits of dialogue where Lexi's all like, you're doing this wrong, you don't seem into it, and even Junior responding with, we could just hug. So yeah, some of your guys' theories might be right.
That
but we gotta look at it the other way too.
But I don't know, because if you know what you're doing, you
could just be, these are still technically middle schoolers, and maybe
that's what I said. But you got to realize they middle schoolers too. But I mean, middle schoolers know what they do. Some people know what to do. No cap.
He's just not interested in his girlfriend after seeing how much of a bully she is. Maybe he just doesn't actually like her, and that's why he can't get into it. And also, he's a kid in middle school. Whatever Lexi wanted him to do, I don't think he would be aware of what that is. So I don't know if I 100% buy the theory yet, but you guys might be onto something. But whether you agree on that theory or not, we all gotta agree on one thing. After what Lexi did with
that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, no cap.
Surprise costume reveal as Jake's dead father being electrocuted. That was messed up, man. That was so freaking horrible of this little girl to do. Like, she just went from a regular school bully to just taking it up a few notches. My blood was actually boiling at this scene. And even the way she was pretending to be electrocuted, like, I felt so bad for Jake, and as well as all the other kids in this school that are just laughing. And I do want to make it clear, even though I clearly hate the character of Lexi and I really want to see Chucky do something bad to her, I gotta give props to the actress Olivia Allen Lynn, because she's doing a great job.
No, I ain't gonna lie. She doing a good job acting though. No cap. She doing her job for where everybody like. You know, people don't like her because she doing her job. So like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I fuck with that shit. No cap.
That we should obviously hate. It also was a great turning point in the show, because after this sequence goes down, we cut back to Chucky and Jay continuing their conversation about some people just deserve to die, and I just didn't see Jake actually turning to the dark side and wanting to grab.
Yeah, he turned evil. He turned evil, man.
And I can actually kill some people. But look, if somebody did that after my parent died only a week later, I think I'd get a little knife.
Facts. I get a knife, man. I get a gun. Shit, fuck the knife. Shoot that motherfucker. No cap.
Happy too. That is too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
The show is doing a great job with setting up this transformation that Jake is going through. If he actually ends up becoming a killer and sort of like an apprentice of Chucky, I still feel like that might not be the case. But if it is, I love what the Chucky TV show is doing and kind of shifting our expectations for what we think will happen. I think now, though, 2 episodes in, I just really want to know what the ultimate motivations are of Chucky and how this plays into his plan and how he's just not messing around with a couple couple of kids for the heck of it. But those are just all my thoughts and breakdowns on episode 2 of the Chucky TV series. Like I said, I'm still on board. I'm looking forward to what...
Yeah, me too. I'm still on board too, man. I'm still on board with this shit. This shit fire. 10 out of 10, no cap.
What else is coming up? I'd love to hear more thoughts and theories from you guys down below. And anything you guys think I might have missed from the episode, go ahead and please let me know down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on TikTok at 3CFilms. But as always, I'm Chucky Boy. Take care.
Anyway, man, leave a like, man. It's my channel. Hit the bell if you're new, man. That was Chucky, episode 2 breakdown, Easter eggs, man, review. Let me know what y'all think about the episode 2. Let me know in the comment below. But I am, I'm out. Yeah. Peace.